You feeling fucking vibes?
Vibes? What vibes, nigga?
Fucking vibes, man. Motherfucking roaches.
Hey, Scully, what the fuck is you doing, homie?
Show me some more motherfucking roaches.
Too far away.
Let me see some more roaches, motherfucker.
We good?
Show me some more roaches.
Don't get tucked in, pussy.
Bitch, I got money now.
And click the links below in the description box to cop any DMTV merch. I made all these designs myself. And if you are a designer out there, you want to send me some designs, hit my email at patrock1982@gmail.com and we can see if we can get them on a shirt. And also, subscribe to my Patreon. A lot of exclusive videos live there, from the Selena breakdown to the Chris Brown breakdown. And also many, many more videos will be dropping exclusively on Patreon. Again, links are in the description box.
These are her words in the ad. I'm looking for the murder of a woman. I have 1,000 pounds and I am willing to pay more once I am paid. This woman has caused a lot of problems for myself and others. Please, can you help sort this out? So basically what she did, she bought about 283 pounds worth of Bitcoin on August 20th, 2020. And then a few days after.
Because there's a bunch of devil worshippers in Hollywood. And there's a lot of black folks too. And they be throwing up them signs. You see them, this, that, all of them. Watch the rappers, watch them folks. It's scary. It's very scary. That devil is real.
Well, what is this?
Oh, the devil in this mess, yeah.
Because I closed this up. I thought this was rock on.
Be careful. No, the goat, be careful. They'll get you. Be careful.
Let me keep my hands down. And I was doing like this, like rock on. It's like, no.
No, watch them.
They're all covered with filthy germs, aren't they, Smithers?
Why, what do you mean, sir?
Freemasons run the country!
Yeah. What's the deal? It's the boy Dwayne McClain at duanemcleantv. Back again with another video. And shouts out to the DMTV fam or DMTV Nation. I still ain't put that poll up. I got to put that poll up for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Had a mandatory universal break, sit down, had a lot of things going on with my family, you know what I'm saying? Had my son started school. It's my first year having him full time. You know, I always had joint custody with his mother, but she said, hey, man, you can keep him for the whole year for school. I'm like, all right, bet, you know what I'm saying? So had to get that whole first week, doctor's appointments, everything prior for the week of school. So had to take that break, and my son came first before I had to do it on YouTube, and that took all my time up, you know what I'm saying? So we back, got him on the bus this morning. I'm up, say, you know what, let me record some videos while I got time. And yeah, we got to get into it, man. I know I missed a lot of events, you know what I'm saying? But I will be playing catch up, you know what I'm saying? And if you still need promotion, email me at patrock1982@gmail.com. All right. Now, let's get into this content for today, man. You know what I'm saying? So today I'm bringing y'all my top 10 hip hop Illuminati sacrifices. Part 2. I remember part 1 came out years ago. This actually became part 2 by accident. Working on Tiana Taylor's video, got to the part about her brother. And I remember mad celebrities have lost their brother. And I'm like, you know what? Let me look how many it was. Mad numbers of them. Like, this video might have to end up being a 2-part series. I might do part 5 one video and 5 the next video, because it's going to take up some time. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of celebrities lost their brother. And let's pay attention to how they lost their lives. Let's pay attention to the dates. I will have the dates there. They always want to include the numbers 3, 6, and 9. And just also pay attention to the details on how they lose their lives, okay? So this is why I make an educated assumption that these celebrities have to sacrifice something to get, you know, to where they need to be, you know? And I think one year, a lot of people got rid of their brothers. Happened way too back-to-back. And these people are sick, all right? So, and coming in at number 1, we have DaBaby. All right, DaBaby is a rapper who deserves his own personal breakdown. You know what I'm saying? He deserves the time where his time to come for me to expose him. But DaBaby is another one of these celebrities who his father passed, and once his second album came around, his brother passed, okay? Now, DaBaby had a brother named Glenn Johnson, okay? And it was really strange how his brother passed. I actually want to do an independent video on DaBaby's brother because DaBaby had some lyrics in a song, so I don't want to use all that in here. So for me to use the lyrics, DaBaby's brother actual video before he passed, I would like to do that in his own personal video. But for the sake of this one, let's look at a few of the articles that came out about DaBaby's brother. DaBaby's brother Glenn Johnson dies after sustaining gunshot wound. And right before it happened, he was on the internet talking about, you know, certain situations. He says DaBaby's brother Glenn Johnson passed away on November 3rd in Charlotte, North Carolina. As reported by TMZ, he died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound, taking his own life. The outlet further adds that earlier that day, Glenn filmed a video of himself sitting in a car with a gun. The snippet was later seen by his family. Okay, and like I said, I really want to do this video independently where I put the clip in and I actually talk about, you know what I'm saying, the lyrics the baby had. You know, back to the article, it says in the video, Glenn reportedly talks about being wronged in the past. Shortly after this, he committed suicide. The baby and his say about his brother's death soon after. My brother be thinking that we don't love him and let him struggle like we ain't family. Like, I won't give up all I got to see in you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was the baby. I don't even know that's the baby's voice, man. But yeah, that was the baby talking about how his brother passed. All right? And you see they posted this article August 9th. Okay. So he died on November 3rd. Now, 11 times 3 is 33. I'm telling you, these deaths will always have the number 369 involved. All right. And when you add that date up, you get the number 9. All right. Like I told y'all, these deaths always want to involve, well, not all. And so there's a few of them in this video that don't have 369, but majority of them have the 369 involved. You know what I'm saying? I understand if you do math and you've had somebody's date, you can be like, Dwayne, it's kind of hard not to have 9 or 3 or 6, and there's only a few numbers to pick from. You're right. But it's just a real coincidental how these deaths be adding up. I'm telling y'all, there's something's funny about them. And gematria plays a big role in this. Now, I'm not a big gematria head. You know, I feel like I said, Dwayne McClain, I'm Morpheus in the game. All right? I ain't here to teach you how to operate in the Matrix, but I will tell you about the Matrix and show you about it. You know what I'm saying? But that's just what I like to do with it. But yeah, gematria can get really confusing. You know what I'm saying? But just know that they like to do certain things on certain days for ritualistic purposes, and a lot of those days end up equaling 3, 6, and 9. That's just put in the most paraphrasing way. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's go to some symbolism. You know, we got the baby with the pattern. He gotta have the pattern, man. We gotta see that, man. I'm telling you, all these guys be stamped by the Freemasons, man. This stuff is not fly. So, and I want to show y'all this pattern throughout this video on how different celebrities rock this this pattern, and they also have a brother that passes. Okay, and it happens way too often in this video. But yeah, the baby, like I said, some of this stuff will be saved for his own personal video. Now, this image right here, I had to put in this video because I found the baby doing a Masonic hand gesture on the front of a magazine cover. So I'm like, okay, so maybe the baby is part of the brotherhood, right? And this picture right here plays a very, very important part for what's going to come up later. All right, and the baby, man, hey, man, you making us look bad out here, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We both from North Carolina. We both Caps. You know what I'm saying? The baby be out here doing fugazi stuff. I wouldn't even rock the baby in real life. I think the baby, you know what I'm saying, on some, he's a sucker. And a lot of these images y'all seeing here is for the baby's independent Illuminati breakdown I was creating. I was showing y'all how he took a picture in front of the squiggly like Lecrae and Marvin Gaye, which is who you're looking at now. But yeah, the baby's most definitely, I do feel like he put his brother up on the sacrifice block or the chopping block. All right. Now, coming in at number 2, it's probably coming from left field. We have Queen Latifah. Only reason why she's coming in at number 2 because I already had her video created. I actually did this video the other day when I did one of Jay-Z and Queen Latifah. But I feel like, in my personal opinion, allegedly, hypothetically speaking, in a parallel universe, that Queen Latifah sacrificed her brother for fame. All right. Now, if you read about this story, Queen Latifah brother passed away in a motorcycle accident for the motorcycle that she bought him. All right, that's red flag there. You buy the guy a motorcycle and he passes on it. Then you wear the key daily. You know what I'm saying? Her brother's name was Lancelot Owens Jr. Latifah's older brother, Lancelot Owens Jr., was killed in 1992 in an accident involving a motorcycle that Latifah had purchased for him. A 2006 interview revealed that Latifah still wears the key to the motorcycle around her neck, visible through her performance in her sitcom Living Single. So, see, that's probably how she got a part in Living Single. I want to start looking up everybody else's, which I think Queen Latifah is probably one of the main celebrities from that show who stuck around. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's look at Lancelot H. Winky Owens Jr.'s death date. Now, I had a dog named Winky. We'll talk about Tinky Winky another day. That was my dog growing up for 11 years. So let's add up his death date. Let's first point out something about his death date. So he died on April 26th at age 24. 2 plus 4 is 6. 26, you got your 2 6s in 1992. All right, like I said, peep game on the numbers 3, 6, and 9 on how these cultic people move. All right. Now you add up his death date. When you add it all up, you get 33. Y'all can put it in your own calculator and just type them numbers and you get 33. You know what I mean? I try to make sure I double check my numbers before I add them up. All right, you know 3 + 3 = 6. All right, so we got 33 twice, and then we got, you know what I'm saying, number 2. We 2 for 2 for 6 and 3. All right, now let's go through Queen Latifah's symbolism. You know what I'm saying? You know, so we can see her throwing up the devil horns. You know what I mean? But I got a whole independent video of her we just did. It was a real interesting catch, so I had to make a video on it. But yeah, the Queen do mad symbolism like everybody else. Where your mama picture doing devil horns, if it's so normal. You know what I'm saying? Here she is with some Jew. I want to say Jew. She's got some symbolism going on here, man. You know what I'm saying? Sun goddess worship. You know what I mean? It is. I think the Queen got down with it. You know what I'm saying? She then, you know, she dressed like Maleficent. You know, Maleficent ain't nothing but that Baphomet thing. But let's get off that. This is another person who's at number 3, and ironically, the only reason he's at number 3 because I recently just did a video on him as well. Oh man, hey man, that joke funny, but it is what it is. But hey, Waka Flocka, I do believe put his brother on chopping block to stay in the industry. I do believe that. You know what I'm saying? His brother died very similar to another celebrity's brother, just like the baby. His brother died to a gunshot wound. You know what I'm saying? It was self-inflicted. So Waka Flocka brother did a self-inflicted gunshot wound, just like the baby's. All right, and his brother name was K.O. Red, real skinny dude. You know what I'm saying? Chill, cool. Every time I seen K.O. Red in the interviews, he was always a regular chill, cool guy. You know what I mean? But I do believe that I think Waka put his brother up. You know what I'm saying? When y'all see how the stuff add up, it will. But I do believe that because Waka ain't even been nice like that. People, I remember I made this video and people were like, oh, Waka had hits. Waka had 1 hit. He didn't have no hits. Just because they play in the streets don't make him hits. Waka had 1 hit. All right. But you see right here, you see this article posted January 6th. It said K.O. Red brother Waka Flocka Flame dead at 27. I think. And then one article said he was dead at 26. So I don't know if they got it right or not. But you know, sometimes they change the ages up. And it says here, all seen on K until December 2013 when Red was 27. He was found with a gunshot wound that led to his death. At first, it appeared that Red may have been silenced. But after investigations were made, the authorities concluded that it was Red who ended his own life with his body found in the street of the subdivision he lived in. Hold up. So he shot himself and went to the streets. Hey, man, I ain't never really looked into this story until now, even when I did his own video. So he shot himself and walked to the street. Now, why they say he might have been silenced? What? Why even use that rhetoric? All right. As to the actual reason he killed himself, his brother Flocka Flame claimed it was stress that came with the game, music. Nevertheless, Sergeant Joey Smith said Red fan was alarmed by the mental illness of the deceased. They all trying to say it's mental illness and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So he was found in the street, but he didn't shoot himself in the street. Then the article says they think he was silenced. Why use that term and that rhetoric, man? I think they put him on the chopping block. You know what I'm saying? I really think Waka Flocka put his brother up in a parallel universe, hypothetically speaking. All right? And they said K.O. Red promoted his music on Twitter the day he died. So this man posting on Twitter, you know what I'm saying? Posting the music up in the day he just passed away. You know what I mean? Hey, I am not saying it can't happen. You know what I'm saying? And he had a song called Red Kisses. And outside his name is Mixtape. So he promoted his mixtape that day titled Red Kisses and passed. And I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm just saying I think Flocka got into the mix. You know what I'm saying? I think he did. All right. Now, they say I think he died on December 29th. And 2 + 9 is 11. All right. The baby brother passed in the month of November. All right. 11. They like I said, 11's a master number is what they like to mess with. But y'all got to peep game about that. You know what I mean? And then when you add the whole date, the death date up, you get 74. You know what I mean? 7 + 4 is 11. That's when you add the whole thing up. You know, I think 11, I think this is one of the death dates I know, but 29, you know what I'm saying? You got your 9 right there, but I think his death date one of the ones. And when I added up, I couldn't get 6 out. You know, I can not even reach, but I do got number 11 and I do got number 9 of this death. Now, let's get on to Waka Flocka doing the same thing as the baby and the Queen. Dead brother, so let's take Illuminati, allegedly Illuminati symbolism. Let's say that. Or call it what it is. Call it spade a spade. These dudes throwing up Illuminati symbolism. Call it spade a spade. All right, it is what it is. All this hypothetical stuff, man. I really want to say, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Let me chill out for my hood side come out. You know what I'm saying? The little bit that's there. But yeah, man, Waka Flocka clearly was just down. Now, remember that picture I showed y'all about little baby doing them that hand sign? So I said little baby, the baby. So the baby has a brother that passed, did Illuminati symbolism. The Waka has a brother that passed and does the same exact hand gesture that the baby was doing. Y'all, I'm telling you, I've been doing this hand gesture out in public and people look at me like I'm stupid. I do it everywhere I go. just so people can see if somebody notices it or see if I see anybody else doing it, and it's rare. Look at that, y'all. Side by side. No denying it. So what's the coincidences of this happening? All right. Both of these guys lose their brothers. Both of their brothers died of self-inflicted gunshot wounds, later to be blamed on mental illness. Both of these guys had the same thing. And they're both doing the same hand gesture. And they're both in the industry. They both do Illuminati symbolism. What's the coincidences of that happening? I told y'all peep game, Dwayne McClain don't be missing out here, okay? Let us move on, Walker. I do believe that he did give his brother up just like Queen, the baby. So we had 3. I do feel like I'm 3 for 3. You know what I'm saying? It's just too many coincidences going on. Too much of the same stuff. I think everybody gets down with it. And people that want to defend this stuff call me goofies. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'll be here for a reason. Now, coming in at number 4, we got Fetty Wap. Fetty Wap recently lost his brother as well. Now, I don't know why Fetty Wap looked like a character from Fortnite. He's like either a character for Fortnite, a video game, or one of them 2006 hood movies, like the bad guy always got one eye. You know what I'm saying? Fetty Wap rocked the one eye hard. You know what I'm saying? He stayed with the one eye. You know what I'm saying? He never put his glass eye in. I think he would look weird with both eyes. I'm so used to seeing him without his eye. And we had a guy in the neighborhood who was like that. He had his little, he didn't have an eye. He always had that little lid hanging out. Just used to gross me out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I do believe Fetty Wap put his brother up on the sacrifice block. You know what I'm saying? You know, Fetty Wap doing bad right now. Fetty Wap doing bad. He locked up. But yeah, this is his brother right here, Tyshawn Depew. However you say his name, man. But y'all see right there behind them boys, man. Y'all see that? Yeah, what is that? The pattern. It's the pattern behind them boys, bro. Y'all see that? These boys been getting down. They're supposed to be at the daycare. You know what I mean? But I think Fetty Wap knew what he was doing, all right? Now, peep game. He dies at age 26. I'm telling you, I think Walker brother was first reported to die at 26. All right? I think we had 26 or somebody else dead there. I think Quincy Steve's brother died on 26. I can't remember while I recorded. I ain't going back either. But he died at 26 years old. We're going to add the death date as well. Now it says brother or rapper Fetty Wap shot and killed in Patterson. Flowers and candles have been left on Patterson's block where the 26-year-old was shot, and it's published on October 18th. You know, 6 times 3 is 18. Like I'm telling y'all, be also aware of when the dates are published, okay? These news companies be all aligned with them, all right? It said he was killed in New Jersey, and I think this is one of the articles I'm going to be reading off of. One of them didn't have all the same details I was looking for, but I do think this is the one that had all the details surrounding involving the incident. Now, the incident took place Thursday around 9 p.m. when police responded to Patterson for reports of a shooting, the release said. Patterson is about 15 miles north of Newark. 15, 1 plus 5 is 6. Keep peep game, 9 p.m. Peep game, y'all. When officers arrived on the scene, they found evidence of a shooting where they were told the victim, Depew, was taken to a local hospital in a private vehicle when gunshot wounds. Depew died at the hospital, the release said. Now, as official says, they respond to a shooting Thursday night around 9 p.m. near 187 Lawrence Street. 187 Lawrence Street? Come on, man. This whole entire article was secretly coded. You know what I mean? In my opinion. I could be the weirdo. It is what it is. I take that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I just look at this whole entire situation and how it happens and look at how often it happens with these little celebrities. I think this happened in 2020 as well. You know, so Fetty Wap loses his brother in 2020. Let's just go back and look. The baby, he lost his brother in 2020. A lot of rappers lost their brother in 2020, so let's keep note of that. Now, I could not find the exact date of when Fetty Wap's brother died, but they said he passed on 9 p.m. Thursday night. And I do think on October 2020, and on Thursday, he passed, and that had to be on the 15th, all right, for that Thursday, for it to be that Thursday. Okay, so that's the 15th, October 15th, 2020. And we all know 1 plus 5 is 6. All right, so we already got the 6, and we also got to add the death date up. You add October 15th, 2020, in Gematria, you get the number 11. All right, so we got 11 that popped up on 3 separate times right within this video. We only had 4 people so far. It's 369 has been in every death. Okay, I ain't seen no 7s, no 8s, no number 4s. Where the other numbers at? You know what I mean? Where's the number 5 at? You know, where the number 1 at? You know what I'm saying? Everybody death breaking down to 369. There's all this other stuff popping up. And we 4 people, celebs in. All right, 4 brothers in. 11 been popping up. And then keep up with the numbers. Keep up with them. And look at the Masonic checkerboard print pattern on the floor. Look at that. You see it clear as day. All right, these boys, that's one piece of the symbolism. Now, Fetty Wap did a lot of symbolism throughout his career. All right. I'm probably did mad videos on him, you know what I'm saying? But he was such a sellout. He was proud to be an Illuminati. I'm telling you, these dudes love it. They don't care about sacrificing their friends and family and doing this weird stuff. They love it. For y'all, they would have never touched this stuff or seen this lifestyle if it wasn't for doing for what they did. They know that. They know they'll never had them jury on, never got all these girls, never would have seen half these places just to experience that stuff for a moment. They would do all this selling out. You know what I mean? All of this selling out. They'll do all of it. All this crazy stuff, joining secret societies, doing all this stuff. And these guys love it. Look at the smile on their faces when they do this stuff. They don't care. This is part of the game. All right? And look, Fetty Wap doing a Masonic hand gesture, just like Walker and the baby was doing earlier. So I'm 3 for 3 on that. Okay? Now, also looking at him right here in this picture with the pattern. Again behind him. He thought I could sneak this one by. They can't sneak nothing by Duane McClain. Nothing. At all. Okay? But I do conclude or make the assumption that Fetty Wap gave his brother up. You know what I'm saying? He does the same symbols. The deaths he adding up the same numbers. Yeah, I think he did. You know what I mean? Does he got both eyes in this picture? Anyways, let's move on to the next celeb that I think gave up their brother, which would be 21 Savage. Now, 21 Savage, I think he lost his brother in 2020 as well. What was it, 2021? We'll go over the date. But 21 Savage lost his brother, and his brother passed in London. Now, it's funny with 21 Savage, these dudes are from England, man. I did not know this dude was from England, bro. I swear it caught me off guard. 21 Savage saying he's from England, he's from London. Caught me all the way off guard. But yeah, man, 21 Savage, I think he gave his brother up. He's heavily in the occult, does the same symbols. Look, his brother doing devil horns. I think these people will be getting their brothers in the mix as well. I think they bring them to the parties. You know what I'm saying? Of course, my brother making millions of dollars. Of course, I want to hang out with my brother and make millions of dollars with him. But I had to do a zoom in. Y'all see he got the pyramid around his neck. These people will be in the brotherhood, man. This is all branding. That's all this stuff is. That's why they be throwing at the sign symbols. This is branding. We part of the gang. This is the club. These guys got me on with millions of dollars in jewelry. All right. And then some people want to say, oh, they worked hard. Some of these people do work hard, but most of them, especially these rappers, be trash. Now, 21 Savage lost his brother in 2020. So we got 3 celebrities that lost their brother in 2020. And they said 21 Savage mourns the death of his younger brother who was killed in a London stabbing. All right, so 21 Savage has a knife on his forehead, and his brother passes by stabbing. And he also passed around the time when 21 Savage dropped that Illuminati tape. Well, he dropped the mixtape with Metro Boomin. But peep game about this article. It was published on November 23rd, 2020. 2 times 3 is what? All right, so peep game and November 11th. All right, I'm telling y'all, peep game with these dates. Now, his brother was stabbed. Look at the album cover 21 Savage released around the time his brother passed. There's a knife with blood on it. He got a knife tag on his head, and it just miraculously or ironically happened that your brother gets stabbed. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's just a crazy situation if you just ask me. You know what I mean? Now it says Terrell Davis, 27, same age as Walker's brother. But I remember the story of he was being 26 as well. I think they changed these numbers around. Was found wounded in Ramillies close to Lambeth at 1800, which is 6 o'clock on a Sunday. Mr. Davis, a rapper who performed as TM One Way, died at the scene. A 21-year-old man has been arrested on the suspicion of the murder. Grammy Award, 21 Savage got a Grammy, paid tribute on the Instagram, right? Can't believe somebody took you, baby, bro. Now, it says here, or the article, it says the 27-year-old Terrell Davis, known by his stage name, TM1, was killed in South London Sunday, November 22nd. November 22nd, 2020. 11 plus 22 is 33. We got number 11. We got the dualities. We got all this other stuff, man. So this, I really think this, just off the numbers alone with this death, I do think 21 Savage gave him up. According to the report, a family member says they were out with Davis when the rapper was confronted by an old friend who allegedly fatally stabbed him following an argument. You know what I'm saying? That right there was a sleeper agent. Y'all see him being confronted by somebody, that'd be the sleeper agent. The lifelong agent who probably been your homeboy, fake homeboy for years. He's just been an agent this whole time. Now, 21 Savage lost his brother in 2020. The baby lost his brother in 2020. And Fetty Wap lost his brother in 2020. I'm telling y'all, man, I really think this right here was one of the ones where it was a sacrifice. Like I said earlier, 11 plus 22 is 33. You know what I mean? 3 plus 3 is 6. So y'all got to keep up with the pattern. We're already 5 people in. You know what I mean? Now, this is one of the articles that I found. The only reason I say this picture because these boys had some egg heads on them. Them boys look like 2 Dragon Ball Z pods. You know the pods the Saiyans fall in? That's what their head look like. Them boys got head that look like the peanut when you take it out of the shell. These dudes are here both got, well, I swear to God, they had one of them heads that they just want to headbutt you. And 21 Savage also rock the what? The pattern. I also rock the pattern. So we have a celebrity who rocked the pattern, and we also have him, he lost his brother, does the same exact symbolism as everybody else. So I'm 5 for 5. I'm 5 for 5. Everybody who I just showed threw the devil horns. I don't think I have one of the baby. The baby don't throw them up too often. But I do got an image of him throwing devil horns up. All of these guys, brothers passed the same way. Everybody deaf got 33, 26. I don't see the number 5, the number 4, the number 7. There's a bunch of numbers that could have been popped up, but I'm 5 for 5. I basically got like 100% chance to notice people to guess what they're going to do. 100% chance. You don't have 100% chance of anything on this planet. With these celebrities, I got 100% chance they're going to be doing some Illuminati stuff. Do I got 100% chance with you right now, listen to this video, that you're going to be doing some Illuminati stuff? Your brother going to be passing? You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying just you, but you know, y'all get what I'm saying. It's really a low chance, but I do believe 21 Savage puts his brother up on the chopping block. Now we must move on with the sacrifices. I think we 5 in. We're going to do another 5. Like I said, this video might end up being 2 parts because how long it's going to be and how much time I got to record it. You know what I mean? I don't want to pick it all in 1 hour-long video. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the next person we have is Little Dirk. All right?
Hardest off, I got the sauce, I got the salt. Try to knock me down, then I knock you off. Oh, the bank closed, got a bank roll. So I'm the ATM when the bank closed. And you know, started sucking dick with a motherfucking eye closed. Pockets on swole, PAT that fucking nigga rockin' all go. You don't know, all my money motherfucking PA. Hard bass, hard bass. Cut dope, stepped on, soft dope. All base, got the hardest off, My niggas with the white, gotta get it off. Found a crackhead, thought sucking dick for hard. Heard walking up and down on the boulevard. Do some strain for a little piece of change. Imagine what you do for a piece of cocaine. Yeah, pulling up, then I'm pulling off. She ain't had no money, she took her panties off. Got the hardest off, I got the sauce, I got the salt. Try to knock me down, then I knock you off. Oh, the bank closed, got a bank roll. So I'm the ATM when the bank closed. And you know, started sucking dick with a motherfucking eye closed. Pockets on swole, PAT that fucking nigga rockin' all go. You don't know, all my money motherfucking know. Got a Benjamin with a fucking big face. Got a small face, got a big taste, got a fancy taste. Got 2 women right beside